Hey y'all, Rick Sky here, back again with another 8K Hyperlapse test for the Mavic Air 2. I wasn't impressed with Hyperlapse the first time I tested it, and after gathering feedback from y'all during the live shows and then also comments within my videos, I decided that I needed to do another field test. So before we click record or anything, let's go ahead and get airborne here. Obviously in a safe and responsible flying location. Okay, so we are airborne. Okay, so now that we're airborne, we're going to click the modes button, which is where it says HDR above the record. So we're going to click that, and then we're going to go to Hyperlapse. Now, after going to Hyperlapse, and this is where I think things may have gone a little bit wonky the first time I tested Hyperlapse, we're going to go to the three dots in the top right, and we're going to go to camera. Aha! Now see, this is where I failed the last time. And I don't know why DJI doesn't make this interface a little bit more intuitive, but one might not think that they would have to click the three dots and go out to change their settings. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. So we go to Format, I'm going to do MOV, because I'm a Mac guy. And then I'm going to do resolution. See, my first test was 1080p. That's why it looked like garbage. Now I'm going to do 8K. For the photo type, that's interesting. They give RAW option. So let's go ahead and do RAW. It'll be interesting to see if these can be, knocked up even better. And, RAW is raw image where you can go in and adjust saturation levels and all kinds of good stuff. These other settings here, I think I'm just going to leave them as is. White balance auto. I've already formatted my storage card, so we're good with that. Now we're in Hyperlapse, so we're going to do, it says interval 6 seconds. Now see, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So I'm clicking that, I clicked that icon, it looks like a little clock, clicked it above the record button, and we're going to do a circle. So I'm going to walk out here, and we're going to have this thing circle me. And it should be in 8K. Okay, I aborted that one because I don't even think it had me locked on. So let's go back to Hyperlapse modes here. Let's just do a free one. It says set shooting parameters. I'm just going to do a free Hyperlapse. Let's see what happens here. So I'm just going to kind of start here. I'm going to start it kind of close to me. You see it snapping photos, and I'm just going in reverse, kind of slowly. Let's just take it up a little bit, see what we get here. And see these settings, this is something I need to play with if I want to use Hyperlapse. You got all the number of shots. This is showing a total of 125 shots. And to me, that seems like a lot of effort. I mean, we'll see what this video looks like. But to me, 125 shots, that's a lot. But you know, that should be should be a good test. Now we're going to start to descend here. Again, this is free mode, so you know, I'm not doing a circle or anything. I'm just going to descend, and it's automatically taking those shots and whatever the interval defined was. I'm excited to see the 8K quality. That's what I want to see. I mean, because for me, in the field, it just seems hard to think that this is something I'm going to take the time to do this when I can simply hit the record button, you know, in 4K 30 HDR or 4K 60 without HDR. When I can do that, why do I want to go to all of this trouble to film a hyperlapse? I mean, maybe there's something I'm missing here. I mean, I don't know. Y'all tell me when you watch this video. But this just seems like a ton of effort and a ton of time to capture something that, even if it does come out in true 8K quality, something that most people won't even have a set capable of viewing it in its full glory. So, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm just stating the obvious. I mean, I'm not one to try to embellish things and make people think that there's something that's super cool when it's really not even really that necessary. Okay, cool. This won't go left and right when I'm filming in this mode. That's interesting. We're only on photo 23, man. This is painful. But, you know, it ought to be a good test, you know, having this many photos. You know, what does it look like? Is it good? Is it pitiful? Is it... I mean, oh, it does turn. It's just super, super duper slow pan. So I'm doing a super duper duper slow pan here. I bet this is going to be a massive file. Okay, so we're doing a pan. We're on 28 of 125 photos, man. I mean, this is pretty intense, dude. Now I'm going to go backwards again. I was just checking my camera, make sure I'm still recording. It's hot out here. You know, sometimes when it gets so hot, your cameras overheat. It's hot, it's humid, it's wet, it's nasty. Photo 35. Wow. I mean, I'm excited to see what this looks like in 8K. Begs the question, I wonder if I could even export this out of compressor that I use for video editing. I wonder if, or for compressing video edits that I performed in Final Cut Pro 10. That'd be an interesting test. Now I'm going to gimbal wheel down while it shoots. This is just a lot of time and a lot of effort. And I know you can adjust the number of shots and the photo frequency, or you know, duration between photos. But yeah, I mean, this is, we're not even halfway there yet. But again, I want to show you the true experience. And again, these are the settings that I used. I used, you know, the free mode, and I've got, you know, it's going to do 125 shots here. And you know what? When you're watching this, I mean, maybe this video quality is just phenomenal and it's like the best thing you've ever seen from a drone. I mean, who knows? You know, it's one of those things you don't really know until you test it. But I can tell you the amount of time and the amount of battery life and the amount, even though this thing has exceptional battery life, just the time and the, you know, and the effort that I'm putting into this. I mean, this is beyond simply flying and capturing continuous 4K video. But again, you know, I owe it to y'all, to the viewers, to test all of this. I mean, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm on YouTube, youtube.com/IRIXGuy. So remember that if you're shopping for drones, definitely go to IRIXGuy.com or go to epicdroneshow.com. If you go to epicdroneshow.com, there's that graphic, that photo I took at the top, and you can click there and click, it says buy a drone. It's that simple, man. You find Mavic Air 2, the accessories, the other drones, and you know, that's just a, you know, a great way to say thanks for, you know, watching my videos. And I mean, I'm not here to just sell drones. I'm here to have fun and answer your questions and see what they do well, what they do poorly, and, you know, not doctor any of this stuff up. I mean, this is just me in the field, you know, and this is a production model of the Mavic Air 2 that I purchased, of the Mavic Air 2. This is not pre-release. It makes me so mad when I see those videos where they're pre-released and it's like, ooh, this is how it works. They don't know. Number one, those people typically don't know anything about drones. If they do, they know very little. And then number two, they're spinning something to be, oh, this is exactly how it's going to be, having no idea. You can't review a new product until you have the new product that's available in retail in front of you. You know, I mean, it's just, some people are just crazy, man. But that's why I like to take the time and, you know, do videos like this. I mean, I know I could overly edit it, and this video could have been a minute and 20 seconds long, and I'm sure there's a lot of impatient people that would prefer that. But, you know, this is the format I enjoy. You know, flying drones is also a form of meditation. So, you know, if you can fly drones, I'll you know, it's therapeutic. And you know, that's the other positive aspect of this, is, you know, having that that therapeutic experience in the field, or in the, you know, if you're out over the water. I mean, obviously I never recommend flying a drone over water, because you're probably going to lose it. I mean, at least that's what you should assume, to be safe and not, you know, not make yourself upset. Because I know a lot of people that have lost drones and they're very upset, and, you know, justifiably so. I mean, this is not a cheap hobby, but, you know, it's just it's a very fun hobby, and it's a hobby that, you know, the business climate that we're in right now, these things are going to become huge. And, you know, us now that are hobbyists, you know, we're the types of people that, you know, that the big industries that, you know, treat people like numbers, that they're going to want these people that can produce for them. And, you know, I'm never going to sell myself out, because I'm not a fan of, I like to run my own show, man. I really do. Now, if you need consulting services, by all means, please let me know. And, you know, I'll be happy to quote a very competitive rate for my drone services. So, you know, keep that in mind. We are still on, I mean, this is painfully slow, man, but, you know, I could just say, oh, heck with it, and be impatient and not give y'all the demonstration that y'all deserve. But I'm gonna sit this out, man. I'm out here sweating. I got sweat dripping off my forehead. It's hot. This ground is wet, and I walk and I get mud all over my flip-flops. I mean, it's intense, man. It is intense. We're on photo 90 of 125. Watch this thing. I mean, and it probably won't, because DJI is rock solid, but it would be kind of humorous if I went to all this trouble and it never exported the the 8K video, you know. Yeah, it would be kind of humorous in a sickening way. Yeah, it would be. Photo number 96. Okay, we're rolling here. 97. Rocking along. 98. You get kind of close here and see what kind of detail we can get. Get a close-up shot. Here she comes. $102. We're getting there, man. I like these low shots. They always look good. You know, you get the grass detail. You get the, and those higher elevation aerial shots are cool too, man. Wow, it's taking forever. Looks like we've got about a minute and 52 seconds remaining. We're on shot 107 of 125. Yeah, I was, again, at least I've learned now that my first test of this was, man, I got sunburn on my head. Yeah, the first test of this was my failure because I didn't actually switch it to 8K. I was filming in 1080p, which wasn't a true test. So, yeah, this is cool. Well, we're getting there. What's going to be interesting once this thing finishes is to see, you know, what's it going to do? Is it going to stitch it all together, or is it going to make me do that? I think it's going to probably stitch it together, but since it's 8K instead of 1080, can my little rinky-dink iPhone handle all that? I mean, this is, you know, this is not Tim Cook's most awesome phone. I mean, this is just pretty much the base model iPhone now, man. iPhone XR, in case you're curious. I put this little new case on it today, bling bling. Got that see-through yellow. Well, the phone's yellow and it's got the clear case.
Shooting is nearing completion.
It says shooting is nearing completion. Thank goodness. I'm about to fall asleep, man. Oh, I know there's people nowadays with short, super short attention spans, and they wouldn't have lasted 3 shots if they were doing hyperlapse. So, you know, if you're the impatient type person, hyperlapse is probably not for you. And, you know, just a few cautionary words there. Okay, so we're about to shoot the final shot. It says creating video. So while it's creating video, I'm going to go ahead and put this puppy down because I owe y'all some more field tests today. Watch this little landing here. I'm going to get out of the frame so y'all can see it. The precision of this drone. Boom, right there in the middle. It said video synthesis completed. That's a fancy word. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, you know, y'all saw what I saw. I mean, I popped the app up, I flew around, and you know, the proof will be in the pudding. So let's see what this looks like. I'm going to, you know, show y'all this hyperlapse video and comment below. Tell me what you think. Again, you saw the settings that I used. You know, no fancy magic here. It just is what it is. Is it good? Is it bad? Would you use 8K hyperlapse, or would you prefer to just use continuously recorded video like 4K 30 HDR, or maybe 4K 60, or maybe you don't even do 4K, maybe just do 1080? What do you prefer? Tell me what you think within the comment section below. Questions, ask questions, join my live shows, because anything I can test in the field, man, I'm looking for things to test. So thanks for your viewership, and again, if you're looking for the Mavic Air 2, the case, the accessories, other drones too, expand this video's description and then click the link there and you can find it all there. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/irixguy, and when you do, ring that bell icon and that'll notify you whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Captain IrixGuy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/irixguy, and ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.